For you?
It's been awesome. Today's our first day back from spring break, and it's been a lot of fun, being out there throughout all spring ball with Coach Avalos and Coach Caldwell. They've been stressing a lot the mentality that we have to be pursuing, and I think the defense is flying around having a lot of fun, so it's been good.
Andy's mentioned that a little bit, obviously you always want to be an aggressive defense, but maybe kind of focusing more on it, or what is different this spring, do you think?
I think just like I was saying, the mentality, that's something that Coach Avalos has just been stressing so much. Every great defense starts with mentality, being able to compete with yourself, then you can compete against the offense or the guy that's lined up across from you. And so I think that we've really bought in, this spring at least that I've seen. And I know in the D-line room and the linebacker room especially, we are putting in those extra hours, that time, and really trying to prepare ourselves for this upcoming season.
Why do you think that's so important? Obviously, you look at the turnover numbers and the sacks and stuff like that, and maybe not up to your standard. Is that part of it? That's what's pushing you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously always trying to give our best effort. Sometimes the ball doesn't roll the right way or whatever, but yeah, something that we've been stressing, especially this off season, has been turnovers. We got to get better with our turnovers gained margin. Obviously, as last season wasn't up to par, so we've been working on that, and I think they'll come. Obviously they'll come if we just play technique sound and go attack the ball.
What about for you personally this spring, just trying to establish yourself and keep earning more playing time?
Yeah, we as a D-line, one of our goals for the spring is to create depth. We have a bunch of talent in the room, and I think that Coach Caldwell can see that, and he can feel it as well, and something that I perceive in the room is that all the guys, they want to get out there and they want to, put their best foot forward and give a great effort, and that's how it's been going so far. So
how's it been going for you personally?
Good. I think I've been getting better and always attacking practices and in the weight room and stuff like that, so it's been good.
I feel like you're one of the elder statesmen of the group and of the room.
Well, I am one of the older ones. Well, yeah, let's see, I'm the oldest in the room, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a brotherhood in there more than like a role, like a leadership role. I feel like we all have each other's back, and that's something that's super important. Everybody confides in each other, and it's something that it hasn't been like that so far. And so I'm really glad to see the defensive line at least progressing like that. It's been fun.
Exciting for you though to hopefully get a chance to maybe possibly have a chance to get more playing time this year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always fun to be out on the field on the blue playing.
Is that kind of fuel your fire, I guess, during spring practices and stuff, knowing there is playing time available?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we like I was saying earlier, the mentality when we head out on the field is always the same. Whether you're third string, second string, first string, everybody's out there attacking. So.
With the injuries last year to Gabe and to Jabril, you played a bit of stud too last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does the DN spot suit you better, or because obviously you're working there trying to replace Sam? Does that fit you a little bit better?
I don't know. I'm just trying to play wherever the coaches see it best, and just be a team player. That's what it comes down to. I think having that team mentality. Not something we talked about today. As a matter of fact, is great teams aren't worried about personal stats or anything of that matter, and so I'm just glad to be able to contribute. You know what I mean? Like, it's just fun to be out there and playing with my brothers, so loving it.
What did you learn last season? Because obviously as a true freshman you played a bit, but last year they relied on you more. And what did you take from last season going in this year when maybe there is an even bigger role left for you?
Yeah, I think something that I learned a lot from Sam is that leadership role, being able to be someone that kind of can be an anchor for people, whenever, some people might not be feeling up to their standard or whatever, and it's always good to be able to have someone to lean on it. And I think it's not only just me, but David, Louie, and it's all back and forth, We all bounce back off of each other and help each other out, lift each other up.
Who are some of the young guys that have caught your attention?
I really like Chase Atade. He's been working a lot with me, and he's one of those guys that's such a grinder. He's always looking to stay after practice, come in and watch extra film, and he's been doing a really good job. So
Caldwell said he does feel like that depth is coming along better. He's a little less stressed this spring than maybe last fall. But how do you feel like that is coming along? And obviously, that's going to be a big key for this defense to be able to go 2-3 deep. Think you're getting there?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I stated earlier, I think that team, or that at least defensive line depth is coming along. Obviously, we have work to do. Finish out this spring ball, which is super important these next 2 weeks that we have in front of us. And then as well in fall camp and off-season workouts, conditioning, weights, especially in the weight room, getting bigger, faster, stronger. That's stuff that creates depth. And I think all the guys have bought in, so I'm really excited to see what we have to come.
A couple guys last year that played, a high majority of the snaps. Is it knowing that there is hopefully going to be more rotating, more depth? I mean, does that can you tell that kind of fuels the competition of guys knowing there is a lot of playing time available?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it helps our defense out. Today, actually, as a matter of fact, in our defensive line meeting, we were talking about that. Like having that depth at D line, it helps keep the front seven fresh. Being able to rotate people in and out, not having a big drop off, and I think it's going to help throughout the season. So I'm excited to see where it takes us.